The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Fashion designing is said to date back to the 1800s, 1826 to be specific. Charles Frederick Worth is said to be the father of fashion designing. He had set up his fashion house in Paris. Till date, Paris is referred to as the fashion and art capital of the world. Back in the day, people custom-made and bought fashion clothes while relying on the trends in the market. But things have changed, and these days we buy clothes based on comfort and personal style. With the change in fashion and trends, it has led to a number of fashion designers coming up as well, from Coco Chanel to Marc Jacobs and our very own Kiko Romeo and many others. Even with this evolution, these days, we all dress with different things in mind. How we dress in the rainy season is not how we will dress when the sun is out to play. When it comes to occasions, most of us dress to stand out, from weddings to gatherings and even just simple breakfast brunch. For much of the 20th century, the industry continued its evolution along familiar lines. Designers compete directly with their biggest customers by opening flagships around the world, and stores compete with their designers by sourcing and producing their own private label collections, often based with the prevailing runway looks. Fashion goes beyond just clothes though. It can extend to shoes, jewelry, and even how you style your hair. For some people, fashion is a high priority. They like to wear only the latest fashion and styles. For others, however, keeping up with the trends isn't that important. And keeping up is certainly something you have to do if fashion is important to you. The one thing that stays the same in the fashion industry is it always changes. This has been proven by the images that we see always. If you go to the internet right now and search fashion, you will see different trends from the 1900s to the 1920s, 1950s, 1990s, and even the 2000s. You may ask yourself why fashion changes, and the answer is quite simple. People change over time. The new replaces the old. People are influenced by popular culture, including athletes.
It's a FOMO, and free, down to all the way, let's go. FOMO, primo.
Musicians,
Ile safari ya mziki ina wengi marafiki na wachache marafiki.
movie stars, social media, and even royalty.
Social media acting out of being pressured and whatnot. For me, I've made it a personal point to be as genuine as possible. So good, bad, it's out there. Yeah.
They also pay attention to what people wear in popular films.
My life. I reckon you can make some bloke pretty happy.
Television shows. Online video clips, books, and even music. We are also influenced by the fashion industry through advertising. Fashion designers always encourage people to develop their own sense of style. You can be unique and separate from others that run the fashion world. It is okay to stay true to yourself and let your personality and not your clothes speak for who you are. But we are in the fashion industry, and our clothes will speak for who we are. The fashion industry is said to be a multi-billion-dollar industry that continues to flourish all over the world. The industry itself involves quite a number of things, from the design, manufacturing, distribution, marketing, retailing, advertising, and even promotion of all types of clothing. Kevin has been in the industry of fashion and branding for quite some time now, and he explains to us how it all started.
My name is Kelvin Gathua. I'm a fashion designer by profession, but most people know me as Smiles. I am the founder of Smiles Collection. The company deals with branding and fashion from 2016, so that's around 5 years. Yeah, from the time I registered, although during that period there's a time I went out of business, then came back. I didn't want to be employed from the word go, because I always saw like entrepreneurship was better than employment. That's why I decided let me go into entrepreneurship. Plus, when I went to employment during that period, the amount that you were being paid compared to the amount that you'd make when it comes to business was more. So I decided let me risk it and see. I was in campus that year. During that time, the pocket money was not enough. So we used to make one t-shirt, you get a profit of around 200, 300, which came in handy when it comes to pocket money. Then from that I saw I can make more money, it can be a business, so that's how I started. The beginning, Smiles Collection started as a partnership between me and someone else. So during that time, everyone had saved about 6,000 shillings. So we combined the money, and we started. During that, we didn't have the machines and stuff, so we could just subcontract. But we started with roughly 12,000. Then, after our parents saw that we were a bit serious, at least we went and showed them that we have started, and you can assist in this way. So they gave us some more amount.
You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories. Your Home of Untold Stories has been nominated for this year's Kuza Broadcasting Awards 2021 for the category The People's Choice TV Station. To vote for us, SMS Kuza to 15601 at no cost. Voting ends on the 23rd of April. As the country gears up for possible BBI referendum and 2022 general elections,
as the salvos enter too familiar territory,
William Ruto will serve his 5 years term as the deputy president.
Pundits Night is here to give you powerful, thought-provoking political commentaries.
The mountain can produce a country.
They give Moses Kuria a chance to respond. Let me ask you this: are you not taking advantage of first my situation?
You talk about the people with the ultimate power.
Kikuyus will vote for somebody from outside their community to be the next president of this country.
We talk to the newsmakers, the opinion shapers, and the pundits.
Fair enough. I believe
that part so that I don't
As we dissect everything you need to know to make an informed decision. Owning a home is a keystone to wealth. And building one can be quite daunting. Well, the realtor gives you the do's and don'ts.
There are so many brokers in the market who just want to tell you I can be able to supply.
And groundbreaking.
So we clear the area and we set out the place where the house is going to be laid down.
We talk homes, land, and property.
With me, Currency Daniel.
Every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. To prevent the spread of COVID-19, clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Maintain a safe distance from anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Wear a mask when physical distancing is not possible. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention. Stay safe. TV47 cares.
Sona moja imetengenezwa kwa njia spesheli ili kupambana na maumivu kwa haraka. Sona moja ina aspirin kama kiungo. Sona moja, kitulizo kamili. Maumivu yakizidi, pata ushauri wa daktari.
Go big and live stream Premier League, La Liga, major marathons, and more from SuperSport, plus the biggest Maisha Magic series, blockbusters, and kids shows. Go big for less and get Showmax Pro Mobile with 30 gigs telecom data included. That's up to 10 hours a day of the best sport, series, movies, and kids shows. Watch for just 1,200 Kenya shillings per month with a Showmax Pro Mobile subscription and 30 gigs telecom data at one great price. To sign up, dial *544# or go to showmax.com/telcom.
Afisas, nina criminal ameniibia kitu kwa nyumba.
Funga hii twende ofisa. Fande bufungua hapa.
Simkule ka breakfast kidogo alafu twende.
Mshakula evidence.
Ati nini? Exhibit mumekula.
Ndio ripiwa?
Sinijia nilikuwa meiba.
Tumekula exhibit.
Selector, the difference is in the taste.
At Trisent School of Medical Health, Science and Technology, we offer highly competitive courses tailor-made to suit your needs. These include certificate and diploma in theatre technology, medical engineering, nutrition and dietetics, radiography and sonography, science lab, health records, environmental health science, counseling psychology, applied biology, social work and community development, information and communication technology, among others. Register now at our Nairobi campus in Nairobi West around Nyayo National Stadium on 0700-129536. Our Juja campus next to Jomo Kenyatta University on 0700-000760. And our Kisumu campus opposite Swan Center, Oginga Odinga Street on 0703-201229. Trisent School of Medical Health, Science and Technology. You are watching TV47, the home of untold stories.
Finding the right name for your startup can have quite the impact on your success. The wrong name can do worse than fail to connect with your customers. It can result in impossible business and even bring up legal issues. However, a clear and a powerful name can be extremely helpful in your marketing and branding efforts.
The name came from my nickname. People call me Smiles. So when I meet people, it's hard for them to forget the word Smiles. So when I was finding a name when it comes to business, I was like, which name would be easier to remember? The word Smiles is easier to remember than my real name. So I just added collection during my project, and yeah, that's how it came about. It starts with one customer. Customers appreciate how you treat them. So for me, I started with my friends, and when you give them a good customer service, they always refer you to someone else. So that's how I came about, because even most of my customers come from referrals. Yeah. So it's based on how you relate with the client, how you treat them, and the quality and the excellence that you give them.
As an entrepreneur, you need to come up with fresh ideas and make good decisions about opportunities and potential projects. Many people think that you're either born creative or you're not. But creativity is a skill that you can develop, and there are many tools available to inspire you. With this in mind, the skill that one always gets to learn while on the job.
I had to start all over again. Well, first, since I started as a partnership and I started as friends, I think I would put the friendship aside and start it professionally. Have a contract, have everything written, and also when we started, we bought some machines that we never used up to date. So I think I would have done more research. Yeah, I think those are some of the mistakes that I would not have done, but it was a learning experience. The company you keep is very important when it comes to business. You have to hang around people that will also motivate you. The other thing is sometimes as entrepreneurs, we get absorbed so much in the work, we forget that you have a personal life. So once in a while, you have to treat yourself. Yeah, you take time off and treat yourself and reward yourself. My main marketing is through referrals, but considering the social media is very big nowadays, we also join social media. So we have Instagram, we have Facebook. Even at the beginning, we also worked with influencers, and even now there are some influencers that we are working with. The most successful, I would say, referrals. But at the same time, if you get a good influencer, it works. But for me, I would say the main, it's referrals. Like most of my clientele, it's from referrals. But if you get a good influencer, because most times you find that not all influencers will influence your brand. Yeah. Sometimes you have to look at your value. Like you've built this company for 5 years, so there is a price you can't charge. I saw a question the other day, like, do you charge what you are worth or what the customer can afford? So sometimes you just have to charge your worth. If they can't afford, you turn down.
To be an entrepreneur means to be someone who takes on challenges. It also means that you're a problem solver. Knowing what is ahead is half the battle. The fashion and branding industry has not been skipped when it comes to facing challenges.
Challenges that we face. First, you have to deal with the competition out there. Like, there are so many people who are doing branding and fashion. The other thing is the fabrics that we outsource. I don't think the government does enough when it comes to the textile industry. So sometimes you have a project that you want to do, but you can't accomplish it because you don't have the fabrics, you don't have the resources available. So you just have to improvise. Yeah, that is one of the challenges. Yeah, I experienced failure because we started in 2016. The whole year was successful, but then the business went down. We wasted about a whole year. I don't know if it was 2017 or 2018. And that's when, like, now it stopped being a partnership and it became a sole proprietorship. I think my greatest lesson was you can't give up. Because the fact that I kept pushing on, initially the business came back to its feet. Yeah, the greatest aspect of being an entrepreneur, I would say the freedom. The freedom and knowing that your only limitation is you. If you set a vision like you want this company to be $1 million company, every day you have to wake up and do something that will help you accomplish your vision. And considering you hit several targets and goals, it keeps the motivation going. So the freedom and the fact that you know that you can reach your vision.
But even with these challenges comes some milestones.
I think each year has come with an achievement, because the way we started is not where we are. We started in Kahawa Sukari. The business failed, we went to River Road. Then we got someone who held our hand, we went to Imenti House. During all that time, the only time we had our own place was in Kahawa Sukari when we were starting. Then we came to Latema under someone else. So our greatest breakthrough was in 2019 when we came to this place. So that was one of the greatest achievements, like having your own place, knowing like this is my place. My most satisfying moment, every day you find there is a satisfying moment, because the moment the client is happy when it comes to this business, considering it's a passion, you feel happy also. But also, when you get to make your own money, you feel good. The most encouraging part is the freedom. Like you get to make the decisions. You can wake up whatever time you want. Sometimes you can, as in you have control. I think for me the most important thing is the freedom you get when it comes to entrepreneurship, and also the accomplishment when it comes to following something you love doing. Like you wake up looking forward to going to work because it's something you enjoy, and the fact that you're chasing your vision, you know where you want to be, you will always have the motivation to wake up the next day and follow the vision. We always encourage to read more, because you never get enough of reading. So when it comes to entrepreneurs, getting to know what other successful entrepreneurs have done and being successful, that is one of them. Don't be in a rush to make profit. You will be frustrated. It has money, but it doesn't come that easy, and people are willing to pay for quality, so don't compromise on the quality and focus on the money, because you'll lose the clients. This is where we do our patterns. We create patterns using this table, and it's also where we do our cutting and our pressing and ironing. These are the machines that we use when it comes to stitching. They are the industrial machines. That is basically concerning the stitching and clothing. This is the finishing machine. So for the fashion, those are the machines that we use. When it comes to branding, this is where we do our graphics. When it comes to the t-shirt printing, we also use the plotter that is used to cut the material, which we normally call it vinyl, and the machine that we use to press. This machine also comes in handy when it comes to printing of the capes. When it comes to branding, the first thing I believe in is excellence. Like the work you give should be your best. The other thing is you have to be self-driven. No one will come and wake you up. You have just to wake yourself up and deliver.
Fashion trends now start and evolve through 5 key ways, from the runway to street style, through celebrities, through fashion bloggers, and even through the different fashion capitals of the world.
From production to the delivery part, one of the things that we focus on is the packaging. Like clients feel appreciated, or they feel special when you have your label there, like Smiles Collection. When it comes to things like suits, our suit bags are also branded. The other thing is labeling. Although sometimes we have a struggle of getting professional labels, but we also label our outfits. Excellence. For me, it's the word excellence. Like you just have to give the best.
Majina naitwa Ismail Onyala. Mimi ni mpishi wa chakula hapa Westland, Epon Road. Niko na miaka kama 6 hivi tangu niache shule. Amenisaidia sana kimaisha, kujiprovide na mtu niko kwa nyumba na yeye kujilisha, kujivalisha pia hivyo. Sio sana juu naielewa. Naitwa Ismail, nafurahia aso yangu.
We value your feedback. If you would like to send questions, comments, or suggestions for your favorite TV